AI एक्सपर्ट। उनका एक्सपीरियंस प्रोजेक्ट एंड प्रोग्राम मैनेजमेंट में है।
In 2033 from $687 million market that we have. This is again growing at a CAGR of 15%. This shows the technological revolution that's going to hit to this e-commerce domain in the form of generative AI. So this is not the technology we should distance ourselves with. There's a lot that's going to come here and something that we should consider implementing it in our businesses. If you look at the current landscape of the business adaptiveness that we have on generative AI, as per one of the surveys, 50% of the e-commerce retailers have already integrated AI in one form or the other, and out of which 84% say that making an integration of AI is one of their topmost business priorities. Again, this is largely led by the COVID effect that happened a few years back. So during COVID-19, the rate of digital adoption has doubled across the globe. Digital innovation, along with the spurred by the COVID-19 effect, has made AI and analytics at the center of business operations. During the COVID-19 effect, 52% of the retailers have their AI accelerated their AI adoption plans. And out of that, 86% have integrated the AI and have considered AI integration of AI as one of their mainstream technologies. Also, there's an interesting survey done by the IBM, and it says that only 14% of the 20,000 customers that were surveyed so far across 26 countries are happy with the kind of online customer experience that they're getting. This substantiates the fact that there's a lot of room to providing a delightful customer experience to them. And this is where generative AI can prove to be a game changer by providing these broad level benefits. When you integrate generative AI in your e-commerce website, obviously this is something that you will integrate for your customer. This is going to directly impact your customers. तो आपके कस्टमर की एंगेजमेंट बढ़ेगी डेफिनेटली दे विल नॉट बी गोइंग टू बाउंस फ्रॉम योर वेबसाइट्स एंड गो टू सम अदर वेबसाइट्स एंड विथ मोर एंगेजमेंट यू विल अगेन ड्राइव योर कन्वर्जन रेट्स. So that's one area we will put in. We'll specifically talk about each of those areas in the subsequent slide. And then even in the back-end operations, there are a lot of areas like shipping and logistics, your warehouse management, where you can integrate Gen AI that will again improve your productivity and reduce your operational costs. Now let's look at the dynamic landscape that we have in the generative AI in the e-commerce domain and what are the driving factors that interplay with each other to contribute such kind of growth. तो कुछ की प्लेयर्स है जिन्होंने ऑलरेडी जनरेटिव एआई चालू की है. दीज आर ऑल बिग बिगीज. सो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू टॉक अबाउट Alibaba Group, so Alibaba Group has pioneered in this AI adoption. They are by leveraging their vast amount of data resources, they are already using AI to personalize shopping experience and bringing in efficiency in the logistics. So then we have Walmart, whose investments in AI is focused both in improving in-store and online shopping experience. So they have, by integrating into their retail solutions, they are using AI in providing tailored product recommendations and also automating the customer service human interactions. And that's why they are improving their efficiency and increasing the customer satisfaction. Then we have Amazon. They are titan in utilizing AI in revolutionizing the shopping experience. So they are also using AI for predictive analytics, personalized shopping experience, and providing efficiency in the logistics. Then we have Shopify and Magneto, who are two major e-commerce providers. They are also the ones who are empowering the large and medium-sized enterprises. So they have integrated AI into their platforms in providing advanced analytic tools and enhanced customization options, thereby helping their merchants to improve their conversion rates. Now let's look at the key driving factors why generative AI plays a major role here. So जब भी generative AI we integrated in our e-commerce domain, the first thing that we are looking out for here is providing this personalized product recommendations. So as per one of the surveys, 80% of your buyers can become return buyers if businesses are able to provide them the personalized and customized shopping experience. So 7 out of 10 customers are comfortable with the personalized shopping experience as long as the brands use their own data and not the purchased one. So which data we are using is also one of the talking points when we talk about integrating the generative AI. So there are already a lot of customization tools available in the market, like Clerk.io. Generative AI is still in the nascent stage. So there is a lot that needs to be grown. So it's really important for you to engage with this technology around partnerships, research, investments, trainings, so that you are abreast of what's going on in this domain. और आगे क्या आ सकता है, क्या करना चाहिए. Again, this is a very crowded space. There are a lot of players that are coming in. So it's really important for you to understand that and structure your team around various workflows. So within your business processes, there could be a lot of workflows where you think generative AI can be put in. So have a specific team around it, because it's something that you would be implementing it for the first time. So you know what could be the potential gaps that will be coming in, which you might have to plug in, and how do we want to implement that. The most important thing, inculcate this culture. There's a lot being said about that AI is going to snatch away your jobs. But that's not true. The same was being told even when IT came in back in 2000. So it's not going to snatch away your jobs, but it's more like they are going to change the nature of the jobs. So AI is the assistant, who is going to assist humans. Based on that assistance, there are other activities that you need to do, and how will it impact, how will it bring in those benefits to your businesses is how you need to think. So you need to upskill yourself. There would be a lot of devs available in the market who would be knowing this. So start hiring them. Again, there is a dearth of skill in the market, but it's really catching up gradually. So you need to have that. You need to onboard them, see how you can plug in your gaps using generative AI, and where you can really use to bring out those benefits for your customers. The most important thing, reflect and review. There are a lot of inaccuracies, biases, and ambiguities that are there around generative AI algorithms these days. So the famous one is there is a Google's generative AI model, that is Gemini 1.5 Pro. So recently, that particular model shared the output saying that you need a glue to stick the two pizza pieces. Now that has really become viral, and that really adversely impacted their brand reputation. Even the CEO Sundar Pichai had to come to the press and really publicly apologize for it. It's something that they would be fixing it. So it might happen to your businesses also when you integrate that. So it's really important to see the outputs, how it works. Is it really bringing the kind of benefits that you are looking out for? If no, then work towards it. See how you can plug those gaps. Okay, but always start small on the specific areas, and then you can always expand on the other areas where you think generative AI can be put in. But it's really important to build the momentum and understand that teams are also new and they can implement it. And finally, you're not going to get it for the first time. This is a new technological wave that's going to come with the next 10 years. So you can't distance yourself. See how you want to implement that, and be a part of it. Engage yourself as much as possible. That's pretty much from my side. Be open for Q&A. Yeah.
Questions? Yeah.
Yeah, we are a garment manufacturer dealing with corporates, and we have our own brand also, doing the business in all India, pan India workings. Can you give me an example? With the example, how can AI help me, and in which areas and how? And what should we do to implement that things?
So first of all, do you have any online store where you are
Yeah,
selling
we
it?
have.
Okay. So first, I think so one thing that you need to see is what kind of traffic you have in the website, how many number of users are coming on a daily basis. Then you can also analyze using the Google Analytics, wherein you understand that where are the points where they are bouncing off. तो हो सकता है कि product page पे आते चले गए, कार्ट
But that,
abandonment कार्ड आके चले गए,
but that
carts
is
पे.
B2C. We are doing lot of business with B2B.
So okay, so your businesses are there with the B2B. So
Correct.
we are talking about the businesses who are going to buy the products from your this thing. Yeah, so there also we can apply it, wherein you can see that whether are they really using those websites, the websites that you are having it to buy the products or not. Do they having the right experience that they are looking out for? What is missing? Is it really the kind of product that you're looking out which is not there? If that is the case, then you can improve your first thing is the thing that you can see is your product merchandise, the way it has been listed. Sometimes what happens is the product they're looking out for is not listed in the category that they are looking out for.
So it means that you should be online. You should have a website.
Yes, yes,
That is the must. Then
yes.
only you can use the AI.
So see, that is one of the applications, okay, where generative AI can be easily integrated into it. But so it's all about what are your pain points. If it is it really something about inventory that you want to do, or it is on the warehouse management that you want to do? Then there are also various applications that you can use it. I'll tell you. So there are various domain-specific models also that we have. Okay, like the this hugging face transformers. Now, this is a classic example of a domain-specific model. This e-commerce specific AI model it has. It has multiple applications. Your like your the content generation, then your product search recommendations. All these are there, and this is one of the open source API tools that you have it. So if you feel, so it's all about your pain points. If you feel that these are the points wherein the customers are going off, and which is why you are not able to convert those customers, then you can implement the GI there.
Um, Hi Jignesh, Nishit here, this side.
Right.
Jignesh, एक्चुअली मेरे लिए क्वेश्चन ये है कि आई एम एन ERP डेवलपर. मैं अगर इसमें ERP के अंदर AI इंटीग्रेट करूँ, देन जो पंकज सर जो अभी क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे थे, प्रॉबली उसका आउटपुट मैं दे सकूँ इन दैट, क्योंकि उनका कंसर्न है B2B में कैसे इट विल बी मोर हेल्पफुल AI. तो ये इनसाइट्स हम लोग जो डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं उसके ऊपर अगर मैं AI रन कर लूँ तो डेफिनेटली सारे मैन्युफैक्चरर्स को ऐसे ऐसे इनसाइट्स मिलेगी जो अभी आपने डिस्क्राइब कर रखी है. प्रॉबली जैसे जैसे इवॉल्व होते जाएगा we will be able to give more insights going forward. So my question over here is कि इसको integrate करना कितना easy होगा and how it will in terms of the weightage, how it will be heavy on the server.
So first coming to your first question on how easy or difficult it would be integrate. So there are a lot of AI tools that are available in the market. Few of them are off the shelf, which are customized one, which could be costly, and there are few which are open source, like GPT Neo, GPT-J, Raza, this one Hugging Face Transformers. So ये सारे domain specific models है जो ये सारी चीज़ें provide करती है. Now, when you install those libraries, they have their own API and tools. Now, what does they do is they extract the application-specific pipelines from the major AI tools that are available. That is PyTorch.
Because there will be a lot of things that will be coming into picture to have that cost, but at least initial ballpark figure.
Yeah, so there are three major costs which drives this. So one is the licensing and subscription cost. So if you are taking an open source AI models, it will be free. But if you are looking
Sorry?
Skyflow.
Skyflow.
Skyflow. So what does it do is basically whenever any new data comes in and it feeds into the model training mechanism which generates the output, there is a security layer behind that. What Skyflow does is it filters out all the personal data that is coming from there.
Great.
And shares the aggregated data to the model training output, model training process.
Okay.
So whatever output comes will not have any personal data.
Oh, okay.
That way. That's one thing. Secondly, again, businesses will have to ensure that all the data that your AI algorithms are being trained on is as per your data privacy, is as per your data privacy laws.
Correct.
So again, that is one thing that we shouldn't be violating it. But these are the ways in which you can reduce it.
Great. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, how can AI help in a fabric company, considering that we don't have a lot of online presence? Because the industry is such, it's not mature to a point where we get sales online.
So you have a complete offline setup in that case.
That's correct.
So you can utilize AI in your inventory, even in your shipping and logistics, wherein it will also let you know that which products are at the higher demand, which one is not. So you can do your demand forecasting based on that output. So the final forecasting you can do it, but AI will really assist you in helping you doing that based on the real-time customer demand and the inventory levels that you have currently. Based on that, that will help you. So inventory is one thing, shipping, logistics you can do one thing, warehouse management can even help, that's also one of the areas where you can integrate AI. So these are the ways you can do it.
Thank you.
हेलो सर, मेरा सवाल ये है कि हम लोग ऑनलाइन कपड़ा बेच रहे हैं, पर अभी कस्टमर बहुत आलसी हो गया है, उसको साइज चार्ट डालने में आलस आ रहा है। तो क्या ऐसा कोई एआई टूल्स है कि मैं किड्स वेयर में हूँ तो एक कैमरा निकले और फिर बच्चे को फ़ोटो खींच ले, फिर उसका मेज़रमेंट अपने आप आ जाए, फिर वो जो गारमेंट पे सिलेक्ट करे अपने आप पहन ले, तो रिटर्न का झंझट ही ख़त्म हो जाएगा। या बच्चा स्कूल गया है तो उसका पुराना गारमेंट हैंगर में लटका दे और उसका मेजरमेंट वो कैच कर ले, ऐसा कोई टेक्नोलॉजी है क्या
हाँ,
AI
कर
में?
सकते हैं। सो वहाँ पे भी आप जब भी कोई भी प्रोडक्ट सिलेक्ट करोगे, वहाँ पे देर इज़ एन ऑप्शन की सिलेक्ट द साइज़ करके। तो वहाँ पे भी एआई क्या करता है, वो एआई वही है, कैमरा ओपन होता है, इट टेक्स योर फोटोग्राफ, इट सेव्स इट इन देयर एआई एल्गोरिदम। वो लोग का जो मॉडल होता है वहीं पे वो डेटा सारे सेव हो जाते हैं, और उसके बेसिस पे वो लोग रेकमेंड करेंगे आपको कि आपको कौन सा साइज़ चाहिए, आपको कौन सा साइज़ लेना चाहिए। अभी वो ये लेवल तक का भी इंटेलिजेंट है बॉट्स के साइजेस आपके ब्रांड्स के हिसाब से चेंज होंगे। आज ये पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का लूँगा तो मे बी आज एम है साइज़, कल वो ब्रांड का मे बी एल लेना चाहिए मुझे। तो बेस्ड ऑन द साइज एंड द फिगर ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल, इट टेल्स दैट ये पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का ये साइज़ आपको करना चाहिए, वो रेकमेंड करते हैं।
हाँ, मतलब सिस्टम में हमने हमारा साइज तो लिखा हुआ है, एआई कस्टमर को सजेस्ट करना चाहिए कि ये ब्रांड का आपको
करेक्ट।
मेजरमेंट के हिसाब से ये साइज लेना चाहिए।
यस, यस।
थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, Jignesh ji, for answering all of our audience's questions. A huge round
Thank
of
you.
applause for him, please.
Thank you.
So one photograph with Jignesh ji.
Thank you.
Thank you for accepting our invitation and sharing your insights about AI, Gen AI technology, how it can benefit our apparel industry. Thank you. Thank you once.